Emory Hunter Czar of the Playbook at CBS Sports here with Jonah Coleman, tremendous tailback from the University of Washington. Jonah, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, sir. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine because I get to talk to one of my favorite backs for two reasons. One, because we're about the same size, and I know you're going to represent for guys of our stature.
Most
And two, you are tremendous with the ball in your hands. So let's start there first before we get to the other thing. You look at how you run the football, and there's certain backs that see it right away and are able to get to it. I think not because of how offenses are nowadays, a lot of backs don't have that vision. You do. How have you been able to develop that over time to where you're seeing it as it's happening real time?
I just feel like just spending time in the film room, really, I feel like when I first got to college, I was really rushing everything and trying to get there fast and thinking just because the game got faster, I have to necessarily make my reads faster. But I want to give a big shout out to my guy, Michael Wiley. He was the guy that kind of influence, like, Jonah, like, you need to slow down, and watching some of his game and how patient he was, like, and that really developed, like, my patience and made me be able to read holes better. And so that's basically what happened. So shout out to that guy, and I just took pieces from his game and was able to add it into mine.
How hard is that for a running back? Because growing up, and we could probably share the same experience where you always talk, hit the hole, hit the hole, hit the hole. And then when you say, wait, you're telling me to slow down and not hit the hole? But how hard is that transition?
It was definitely tough just because it's like you get the ball and you think that the big guys are just automatically, like, right there in your face. But it's not. You got time. You got to be patient. I feel like when you're patient and you smooth, more of like a Le'Veon Bell style, not as slow. Like I'm not as slow, but when you have that style and you know that you have time and you're fast enough to get there, you're able to do different things. And once I start seeing the success and taking my time and being patient, it was like, oh, rats, oh, this is my game now. I'm able to read it. I'm able to know what's going to happen before it happens.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed one thing about your game that I really like is that I always call it the running back groove. When you get consecutive carries, you get consecutive touches, you start to feel out the defense. When you feel yourself getting into that groove, how is it for you? Does it slow down?
It slows down tremendously. I feel like he don't really want to tackle me. They don't really want to tackle me. My O-line's kicking their butt. So just being able to have that in my mind while I'm getting warmed up is something that I live for. It's definitely exciting when you start getting them carries, you start getting the roll, you start getting the rhythm. That's what I live for.
And when you look at the pass pro, I love the effort. And the effort is always everything in terms of pass pro. Most people out there, fans that watch the game, thinking like you're supposed to be a guard out there and blocking. Like, no, you just got to get in the way for at least 2 seconds, right? When did you develop the game in pass pro to where the effort matched the productivity that you need to have in that area?
I just feel like my freshman year, I was able to play early because I knew pass pro and I knew what I was doing. Maybe the aggression and everything wasn't there when I was a freshman, but I knew who to block. And just being able to develop that, I got to protect this $100 million quarterback or I'm not going to play. If you don't pass protect, you will not play in our offense. And that's something that Coach Graham really expressed to the running backs. He told me that on my visit, on when he recruited me, the first call. Yeah, if you don't pass pro, you won't play in this offense. So I already came in with the mindset I got to pass protect, and you have to be willing to. You can have all the technique, you can beat her, but at the end of the day, it's a dogfight, and you got to protect that $100 million quarterback.
You got to want to fight. I can't make you tough, and you got to have that innately, right? And so when you look at your game, what's one part of your game you feel like people still sleep on?
My receiving game.
Thank you. Keep going. Like, why you feel like people sleep on your receiving game?
I mean, I wasn't able to really exploit what I can do much as a receiver in college, and that's just the way our offense is. It's flashes of, like, screen plays, but I can run routes. I can catch the ball. I played receiver before I played running back. That's what I start playing. So I'm a receiver at heart that, I'm good at running back, so I play running back. I love being a running back. But anytime I get the ball in my hands, I'm able to do something special, I feel like. But I feel like a lot of people will sleep on my receiving game.
Is that something you can't wait to show out here in Indy when you get out there in the bag drills and stuff like that?
Well, I won't be participating in the drills here, but at Pro Day, I'll be excited to exploit that.
You gonna wear what jersey you gonna wear? Doomsday jersey? You gonna show them your receiving skills? What you gonna do?
I might just no-shirt it.
Let's have some fun here. All right. I don't want you to cheat, so we're going to play a game where I'm going to see how much you know speed.
Yeah.
Ask you who's faster.
Okay.
All right? Who ran the faster 40? James Cook or Dalvin Cook?
James Cook.
Correct. 4.42 and 4.49. All right. Ty Gurley or Le'Veon Bell?
Ty Gurley.
Okay, 4.52. That's shocking. 4.6. Christian McCaffrey or Jonathan Taylor?
Christian McCaffrey.
It's Jonathan
John
Taylor. 4.39. And McCaffrey ran 4.48. That's crazy,
Jonathan
right?
Taylor in a 4.3.
At 2.30. That's crazy. Alvin Kamara or Nick Chubb?
Alvin Kamara.
Nick Chubb. What you think?
Alvin Kamara is smooth, fast.
He in cruise control. He
Yeah.
ran 4.56. So he was.
Yeah. He don't play like he run a 4.5
at all. He's strong as hell though.
Definitely.
Nick Chubb ran 4.52. All right, you probably gonna get this one. This is the last one. Jahmyr Gibbs or Saquon Barkley?
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, 4.36, 4.4. And a bonus one. You or me?
You.
Boy, no, you way faster in every stage of my life. I'm glad you did a great job answering these questions, man. Jonah, big fan of your game. I think you have a bright future. I think you're a feature back, and we wish you the best of luck this week and also moving forward, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me, man. Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Yes, sir.